Nobody can collect your biometric data without your consent. If you have children, then you have to be the one giving the consent or refusing it. Greetings everyone. It's a lovely late summer day. Sunny, but not that warm. I mean, it's starting to get chilly. I hope you had a good summer and you're ready for the autumn and the winter. In this video, the topic is about biometric data collection in schools. This is a reality. I will insert some footage here from the most extreme cases in China, of course, where they have these monitors on the children's heads that monitor focus, attention and all that. Utter dystopian nightmares, you know. The teachers don't have it, of course. The politicians don't have it, but the children have it. But in our part of the world, it's much less direct, but it's still there. So there are various programs schools can use in various countries. I'm not going to talk about the specific programs or cities or schools, because that's not the focus point here. The focus is how to know your rights and avoid this. So there might be programs that are kind of there to help the teachers to monitor the progress of the student, of the child. And this can be done through various collection of biometric data. Eye movements, speech. You can have various software collecting this, and then they make a profile on the child, and it's there for many years. And this is for everybody. And you have to realize that the teachers, they don't know anything about this. They haven't thought about this. They don't have the, let's put it, they don't have the time to think about it. I'm just being polite here. So you have to be patient and realize who you're dealing with. So be nice and chill. So what happens is that there are companies out there that are developing various products and they need data. So what they do is they have a contract with the city, the region, the schools there, or one school. Doesn't matter. It's all different from place to place. And this is promoted as something helping the students, the children. In most cases, it's something which is already monitored. So in rare cases, it's actually something that is there to help, like a specific type of students and children, like who have hard time with talking, reading and such. This is most often used on everybody, you know, for the sake of monitoring the progress. And they get free data without any contract. So there's never any contract signed, no approval, no consent given by the parents for the children between the company, the school or the city and the parents. Because the companies know what they are after. The school, the city, you know, they have favors for one another. You know, you give me money for my campaign, I'll make sure you get all the biometric data you need from the schools I'm running. Or money, bribes, you know how it goes. And the children, the teachers, be kind to them, because they really don't know anything. They don't ever hear somebody question this, because they do what their boss tells them, and most parents just do what the school tells them. So if you come across this situation and you know somebody who is, it's very easy to deal with it. So first things, don't get all that, you know, dystopian mad. Relax. This is the way it is today. Know your rights. So the most important thing, and here it is, nobody can collect your biometric data without your consent. If you have children, then you have to be the one giving the consent or refusing it. You have to be offered consent before somebody collects your biometric data Biometric data, of course, is fingerprints, voice recording, face scanning, eye movements, anything. And this is not done in these cases, so this is all illegal. So in my case, and you know, the teachers are kind people, but they don't know. So they just regurgitate whatever copy-paste thing their school lawyer sent them. So, you know, I explained that, well, you know, our daughter will not be part of this program because there is no contract for her to give away her biometric data to any company. We have no agreement here, basically, and it's illegal. Oh, and by the way, always keep it written. Use mail. Don't come to any conclusions, agreements on the phone. Those are not valid. Always write. So when you ask for some sort of conclusion or you know, proof that you have come to an agreement that your child is not taking part of any program, ask for the written document. And it's easy. An email is a written document and it's valid. It works as a contract. Just don't forget about that. And they were kind, you know, and said like, yeah, we will look into it. And then of course they contact their lawyers for the schools, and the lawyers give them this kind of very ignorant copy-paste answers referring to a GDPR regulation, which is like 5th or 6th in line, where like collecting biometric data can be done for the greater good. But there is no greater good when companies are allowed through schools to collect biometric data. That's on a small scale. That's not for the greater good. It isn't about the forest fire, you know. So the first point, or the first how do you say, number in that paragraph actually says that no biometric data can be given without consent. So they kind of forgot about that one. Funny enough, huh? But you know, accept this and expect it. Most of the people you're gonna deal when it comes to things like this don't know anything. They haven't heard anybody utter any idea or thought or criticism about this. So it's always about you and how you want to live your life. Funnily enough, 4 years ago, more than 4 years ago, I did a video where I commented something on an article which was about biometric data used in education. And I just reviewed that video, and it's funny because I said something like, well, you know, this is not happening where my children are going to be. So, and here I am, 4.5 years later, on the point, knowing my rights, exactly what to do, what to say, and it's okay. Because they can't go against this. So be kind, just present your facts. They can't go against this because it's illegal. You know, you're probably watching this on a computer. Or what else? Smartphone, computer. Unless you're using Linux, you have given some sort of consent to your Apple account, to your Android phone. You've given consent that, you know, you guys can, you know, do some stuff with my fingerprint, my face recording, if you haven't deactivated that. I mean, but you still have given some consent to use the device, so you got something for it. You have given your consent. In these cases, no consent is ever offered to be given in the first place. So this is very, very important, because before I finish the video, I just want to say that the schools, the educational system, does not teach the children how to value their own data in this modern day and age, 2022 going on to 2023. They're not taught about that. But everybody accepts, oh, because the school does this, it's probably okay. No, it's for no use at all. I mean, there are children in schools along with the teachers, and for hundreds of years in those indoctrination camps, you know, teachers can see if some child has an issue or not. So, as I said, the most crazy thing about it is that in most cases, this isn't even about like a special program for somebody who has a difficulty. This is something where all the children are on board without consent. and the companies create profiles. Now, it doesn't have to be used in a sinister way, but it's your data. You're responsible for it. It's your children. So the only simple thing we need to know is that nobody can collect your biometric data without any contract or consent. This is so important. It's so easy. So if you're interested in this, or you might be in a similar situation, you have children, you can reach me, and if you have some questions, because I didn't go into many details, but this is the most important thing, and you can always rephrase it, re-articulate that to suit whatever thing you're not giving consent to. What they do in schools is that through these programs, these companies that have this contract with the city, with the school council, with the politicians, as I said, bribery, the companies might have financed their election campaigns, and you name it. They just go along with this because they know parents just go along with whatever the school does. And all you have to do is use your brain and know your rights. And as you heard, it's not that much besides no biometric data can be collected without your consent. Ever. Only in a super emergency, Like this forest is on fire. And somebody needs to scan my face. Alright. For the sake of the trees and the animals, So that's that. I just wanted to squeeze in this video. And I want to wish you a fair and beautiful ending of the summer. So until the next time, all the best to you. Thank you for watching. Ciao.